those of you that don't know, there's been a huge change in the stock market as of recently, and it had me wondering a few interesting things, questions I've never really had before until this past week, right? And one of the biggest questions is, can America really ruin Germany's stock market? Now, I never really thought of it this way. I guess I was a little big-headed in thinking that America pretty much controlled the entire world market, right? But you got to think like the stock market is kind of like a global thing if you think about it. There's companies that are around the world that allow, people from around the world to buy shares of their company and stuff like that. Now, I'm no big finance guy. I don't know anything about anything. I just wanted to ask this quick question because I know someone that watches this video probably knows what's going on a lot more than I do. That's probably like 99% of the people watching this video. So if you don't know what happened, basically, there were a lot of, according to what I've gathered, right? Now, I could have the story completely wrong, but there were a lot of stocks like GameStop, GameStop stock, there was BlackBerry stock, AMC stock that, was originally valued at, maybe $4, maybe like a few cents or whatever. And a lot of hedge fund guys, were short selling it and stuff like that, and pretty much keeping the value of GameStop low. In fact, there was a guy, I think, that billionaires and stuff bet against GameStop succeeding. So they're like, all right, cool, GameStop's gonna fail, we're gonna make all this money, blah blah blah. Now, that's from what I gathered. And then there was a group on Reddit, r/Wall Street Bets, that decided to drive the value of all of those stocks up as soon as they realized what these billionaires were investing in, these hedge fund guys were investing and in placing bets on. They decided to actually buy up all of the stock that they were betting against. They're like, oh yeah, these guys, like this stock's gonna fail, this stock's gonna fail, we're gonna make all this money. Well, what happened was, what I learned was called a short squeeze, where you have hundreds of thousands of people purchasing stock that's valued at a very low price to drive the price up. So GameStop stock went from like $4 to about $500. So super crazy stuff. And I was thinking about it because I'm like, dang. And it wasn't just happening with GameStop. It was happening with AMC. It was happening with a bunch of other things. A bunch of other, smaller companies that were on the verge of just going bankrupt or whatever. And it turned, a company on the verge of bankruptcy to a Fortune 500 company overnight. Elon Musk kind of had something to do with helping with the boost as well, but he wasn't the sole proprietor of why it went the way it went. Now, my question where it ties into Germany is, I'm not sure what the market looks like over in Germany, and if, I'm not even sure if you guys are even impacted by stuff like that, because I know I'm talking to the people who are subscribed to me that are from Germany, because I know that's most of my following right now, but this video might get recommended to random people. So just to clarify, right? And that's where my question comes from. Can America, and our our online, community groups and stuff like that, and even our stock market, can the market here affect the market in Germany? When people invest and stuff like that or whatever, I'm not sure how the market is divided. I'm pretty sure, I think it's a global market, but like I said, I don't know anything about it. So I thought it was interesting because I know that stock plays a huge role in the world economy, right? Obviously, if people put their life savings into stock, in hopes that it'll go up or down, and they might get, lucky and make millions of dollars off of it. A lot of people are putting their money into Dogcoin right now because Dogcoin has gone up by 250% in value, man, in a span of a couple days. And a lot of stocks are starting to surge and stuff like that. Now, another question I have on top of that, right, is, are the trading brokers and stuff, are the brokerages in Germany doing what they're doing here? Where if the answer to my question initially was, yeah, of course, the American market affects the world market and the German market as well. The brokerages in Germany, do they also put restrictions on what stock you can buy because of this incident? Because what wound up happening is with the short squeezes and stuff like that, right? Everybody was making a lot of money and stuff, of course. People who bought up a bunch of GameStop stock as it was shooting up and everything, they were buying and selling mad fast, making a lot of money. There were a lot of people that became millionaires overnight here, okay? But Robinhood, which happens to be owned by Melvin, which is like, I guess, the hedge fund dude or whatever, or the company hedge fund guy or whatever, decided to shut that shit down. It took away the ability to purchase those stock that were being short squeezed. So GameStop stock, AMC stock, BlackBerry stock, and a few other companies didn't even show up on the application to purchase stock, which really sucks, you know. And people keep talking about market manipulation and things of that sort, and I mean, this seems like a textbook definition of market manipulation here. So my question is, I'm like, dang, I mean, I know this is happening in America where we have our brokerages and stuff, because it's not just Robinhood. Like Ameritrade has probably done it too, a few other places and stuff like that. I mean, a few other brokerages that are preventing the purchase of, squeezed stock, right? I wonder if the same thing happens in Germany, in the market over there. Like, you have people that are into investments and making a lot of money and stuff like that. Are you guys's, brokerages, however you guys go through them, are they also limiting the stocks that you can purchase when something like this happens? Is it a more organized climate? I'm just curious, because it would just be interesting to see, like, America kind of stirring up the pot worldwide, right? All because of a group of Reddit users that decided to get together and manipulate, the market in favor of the people. Like, I actually applaud them, to be honest, for doing what they did, man. Like, everybody's upset because, well, the only people that are upset are the rich people, because they bet billions of dollars, against like these companies in hopes that they would fail. And the public, once they realize that, they're like, oh, no, we're gonna drive these prices up. So they're forced to buy back in and actually lose billions of dollars, which is what wound up happening. So I thought that was a really interesting topic to talk about. Now, if anybody knows the more elaborate details and stuff like that, please let me know. I know that this video probably bored some people, but I'm really curious, because everybody's been talking about stock lately. Everybody's been buying a bunch of stock. I actually just pulled all my money out the stock market, because I'm just like, nah, bro. Like, I do not want to be messing with any of that right now. Like, everybody is very reactive as of late. They've been purchasing a bunch of, highly volatile stock, and, that's great. They could all be millionaires and I could be broke in the future or something like that. Or on the contrary, maybe those companies go under and we have a lot of people mad as hell, because what I've seen, man, is it could go either way, bro. It could go either way. So, anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. For those people that are getting into investing for the first time, I would just say do your research. Take what everybody says with a grain of salt. I'm not recommending or pushing anybody to buy a certain stock or sell a certain stock. I don't know nothing about nothing, bro. I'm probably the least informed person on the planet, and the way I conveyed that story to you guys probably showed just that. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And yeah, that's pretty much it. See ya. Well, what a pleasure it is to see all of your beautiful faces at the end of this lovely video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm sure you know, as I've mentioned in the past, we do have a Discord that's linked in the description down below, and we would love to have you a part of the world's greatest community ever, Bray Gang. Yes, if you've made it to this point in the video, you're officially a part of the community. So go ahead, join the Discord server. Link is in the description down below. And we also have other social media as well, like Instagram, Twitter. We're live. We go live on Twitch quite often as well. So it would behoove you to, go ahead and subscribe to the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/JamesBrayGang. Join the cause and be a part of the greatest, literally the greatest community ever. Okay, it's simple. Just go ahead and do those little things. We're trying to grow on all these little platforms and everything, and it really means a lot. Now, I know you guys stumbled up across the channel and you're like, what does this guy post? Like, what kind of content does he post? Reactions, vlogs, pretty much whatever comes to my mind. All right, it's random content. I don't know what I'm gonna be posting 10 years from now, but I do know that you can stick along for the journey, and it really means a lot. Now, for every single person that subscribes and follows all of the accounts that I have made, and all the links will be in the description down below, that's an automatic entry for any future giveaways I decide to have. I'll remind you when the giveaways take place, but you'll be surprised what I will be giving away, because you guys have supported me so much up to this point, and it's only right that I do the same thing back. Thank you guys so much for being amazing, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Peace.